Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another track by track video. Yeah, I know I've been doing them a lot recently, but hey, I'm having fun doing them again. But this might be the last one for a little while because I might be doing a reaction video soon. So anyways, without further ado, let's get on with it. Today or I should say right now, tonight, since it's nighttime right now, but wherever you are today, we are doing track by track for two 1988 heavy metal masterpieces. Ozzy Osbourne's No Rest for the Wicked versus Metallica's Injustice for All. So, let me see here. So, Ozzy's No Rest for the Wicked, his fifth album in his solo career, released in 1988, first album to feature Zakk Wylde on guitar, and well, I should say second to least favorite, but more like my how should I say it? More like my this album's probably my I'm trying to think. Maybe my fourth favorite Ozzy album, I believe. Yeah. Actually, wait. Yeah, my fourth favorite Ozzy album. Behind, of course, I have I go back and forth between Blizzard and Ultimate Sin as my favorite, and then number 3 will always be Bark at the Moon, and then this. So number 4 is this. Of course, first album to feature Zakk Wylde on guitar, second album to feature Ryan Castillo on drums, rest in peace, and first album to have Bob Daisley on the album since Bark at the Moon. But yeah, that's No Rest for the Wicked. Now Metallica's Injustice for All, their fourth studio album. My fourth favorite Metallica album. Actually, wait, hold on, let me think. Yeah, my fourth favorite Metallica album. If I were to rank my favorite Metallica albums, number 1 would be Master of Puppets. Number 2 goes back and forth between the Black Album and Ride the Lightning. Currently, right now, the Black Album is number 2 for me. So number 2 is the Black Album, and number 3 is Ride the Lightning, and then it's this. Justice for All. Justice for All, I love this album. Though it gets a little bit weak on the second side, the first half of the album is killer. And, this album could be way more better with the bass, I know, we all seen the memes, we all know it, that it's Lars' fault that he went and muted the bass on Injustice, but hey, it's still a great album nonetheless. And, the last thrash Metallica album until 2008's Death Magnetic. So, sorry guys, throat's a little bit scratchy today. So, both of these have 9 tracks, so let's get this started. Wait, is this thing in regular track order? No, it is not. I don't know why they mess with the track listing on the back, but go back to cassette. So first track, we have Miracle Man versus Blacken. Oh man, right off the bat, tough one. I love Miracle Man. Great music video with Ozzy in the church, running around with the pigs and stuff. Killer riff, killer guitar solo from Zakk Wylde. Sure, the squealing and stuff, the pinch harmonics that he's known for is all over the song and all over the album, but on this track, it's not as annoying as it is on others. So it's like, and I love the talk box that Miracle Man, as we all know, killer song, awesome song, versus Blacken. Oh man, Blacken I love as well, with that cool backwards guitar intro. I love it. And after it does that epic intro, the drums kick in that and then the main riff and oh my god, the song just rips your face off with the main riff, that and then the way James sings, like very fast and just like hateful. Blacken is the end, victory will send. I love it. and just a riff that I love the part where it goes I love that part, and the guitar solo is amazing from Kirk. Just a thrash masterpiece on it, to open up the album. Just a great freaking song. I love this song. I don't know what song to give it to. I'm gonna go with Injustice. So Blacken wins the first one, so Metallica's up 1-0. Track 2, title track, Injustice for All versus Devil's Daughter. Not as good as the last two title track epics. Injustice for All. It does repeat a lot and stuff. But I still really like the song. Actually, I actually love the song. It's a really good song. It's just not as good as Master of Puppets and Ride the Lightning style tracks, but still good nonetheless. And I really like the way James sings here. I love the solo. Just freaking love this whole album. And Devil's Daughter, another killer song as well for track 2. Love the main riff. I love the creepy eerie part with the keyboards. It sounds like a choir and stuff. And I like the way Ozzy sings like the devil's daughter, you don't want a holy war. I love the way Ozzy sings here with that riff, that da 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 da. Love the riff to it. Another killer song. Oh man, I don't know which song to give it to. They're both good. Uh, you know what, guys? Gotta go back to the finger thing. If you guys are new here, excuse me. If you guys are new here, when I can't decide a song that I want to choose, I put my finger in the middle and I go back and forth for 5 seconds, and where my finger lands on when 5 seconds is up, that song wins it. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, looks like Injustice wins that one. Metallica's up 2-0. Track 3, Crazy Babies versus Eye of the Beholder. Eye of the Beholder, another good song, but out of the first half of the album, it's probably my least favorite. A little bit too repetitive with that like with that crunchy riff. It's cool and all, but it repeats a little bit too much. The lyrics are kind of wordy and stuff, but I still enjoy it, and I still anthemic, and I like Eye of the Beholder a lot. Crazy Babies, a little more commercial on here, more of hard rocking and stuff. It's funny how the beginning where Ozzy's like, crazy babies, and then he goes into crazy babies, never say die. And then it has like that cheesy chorus with the walk that walk, talk that talk and stuff. But the music video is pretty cool where they have like, like the little kids dressed up as like the album cover. If I had this on CD or vinyl, of course it would show like the other kids that are like around Ozzy, but I have the cassette only, so it just shows one of the kids screaming in his face. But I love Crazy Babies though. A lot of people hate it, but I love it. I like both of these songs equally as much, though. You know what? I'm gonna go with Crazy Babies on this one because I'm gonna give it to that because this song I Beyond only has one flaw, and it's that repetitive over and over again. So I'm going Crazy Babies. So Ozzy is up on the board now. It's 2-1. Track 4, the hit 1 versus Breaking All the Rules. Oh man, I love both of these songs. Breaking All the Rules, I love the riff, that crunchy riff that Zakk Wylde plays. That dang I just love it. I'm just a sucker for whenever a riff goes like gung 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 gung. I'm just a sucker for those kind of riffs, man. They just grab me and just make me want to headbang, man. You know what I'm talking about. But And I love the way Ozzy sings, very rebellious song, anthemic, like breaking all the rules, breaking all the rules, and like the lyrics, uh, like him talking about could I just be another stranger, but to you I'm just another fool and stuff. Just love breaking all the rules. I just love this song to death. But one though, the ballad, the big hit, the music video, um, oh man, I don't know which one to give it to. Man, this track by track's been tough so far. It's been neck and neck. You know what? I'm going with one just for the machine gun part. That just for that only, I'm giving it to one. If Breaking All the Rules went against the title track Injustice for All, or if it went against Eye of the Beholder or any other song off Injustice, Breaking All the Rules would have won because that's my favorite song off No Rest. So I'm giving it to one just because of the. And you don't know, I don't know if you guys can relate or not, but every time I hear that, I just get this like most Metallica songs. I just get this huge rush of energy. I just want like Metallica just makes you headbang. Like subconsciously, they just make you headbang. I'm talking about they just give you so much energy. I just love it. And one the just it wins it just for that part. Flip it over to side two. Shortest Straw versus Bloodbath in Paradise. Oh man. Shortest Straw. This is where the album takes a little bit of a dip for me. It's where it starts going down a little bit. I still like the Shortest Straw though. I like the beginning. It's the band is actually doing Morse code at the beginning. I heard it in a Metallica podcast at the beginning they're doing like a Morse code. I just don't know what they're messaging there with the drums and the guitar, but I like the riff that and I like the fast groove to it, like the fastest of it in the chorus and stuff. But did you guys know that the chorus on here is copy and pasted? Because if you listen to the vocal tracks and stuff, the choruses for Short Straw and even the title track in Justice for All, if you play like the choruses back to back, it's the same exact take. And Metallica purposely did this because if they made James sing these, he would have lost his voice because you guys try to sing these songs raspy, deep and stuff, rough and stuff. That it makes it hurts your throat. So that's why they copy and paste the singing on here. But yeah, Shore Straw is a good song, but not as good as the songs that came before it. Versus Bloodbath in Paradise, song about Charles Manson. This starts off very creepy with the keyboards and the backwards talking, and Ozzy says, "Your mother sells welts in Hull," or something like that, or sews socks in hell. One of those two things, and Ozzy just doing it to poke fun at the morons that would play his records backwards back then. To say he's a devil worshiper and stuff. But it's a really cool song. I love I actually this is tied as my favorite on the album with Breaking All the Rules. I love the main riff. Love love the main riff. I like the way Ozzy sings it, like you're coming home and watch what you do, 'cause Charlie and the family might get you. And I just love it. And the chorus is has like the Bloodbath in Paradise. I'm going with Bloodbath in Paradise. Awesome track. Ozzy's making a comeback now. It's 4-2. Oh wait, no, 3-2. 3-2. Track 6. Harvester of Sorrow versus Fire in the Sky. Fire in the Sky. One of the epic from this album. Ozzy always has an epic on each album. The first album had Revelation, Mother Earth. Second album had the title track "Die Every Man." Bark in the Moon had "Waiting for Darkness," and the last album, Ultimate Sin, had "Killer of Giants." This is another one of the epics, and this one, out of all the epics of the 80s, it's the weakest out of all of them. I still do like this song, but I don't love it as much as the other epics. So it's good, but not as good when you compare it to the other epics that Ozzy's had throughout the 80s. Versus Harvester of Sorrow. Kind of like a precursor to what Metallica would do on the Black album with the slow, groovy heaviness and stuff. Not as thrashy, and I loved and kind of like a catchy chorus a little bit because you had the backing vocals towards the end with the language of the mad, and you get those backing vocals on the Black album, as we all know. Like good example is like the backing vocals on here remind me of the backing vocals on that song of Wolf and Man, where it's like move swift, shape shift. It kind of reminds me of that with the language of the man. At the end, you can obviously tell it's like Jason Dew said, I'm singing that part. And Harvester Sorrow, great song. I love this song, and I'm giving it to Metallica. Metallica's in the lead now, 4-2. Next up, track 7, Frayed Hands of Sanity versus Tattoo Dancer. Frayed Hands of Sanity, and a song that's really hated by a lot of people, and people just hate it because of the intro with the oh we oh whoa with the beginning of like from the Wizard of Oz and stuff. That part doesn't really bother me, but the song kind of falls flat for me. Like they're trying to be so progressive on the song, like there's like different changes everywhere, and it kind of loses my interest after a while and stuff. And plus, this is a song on the album that could really use some bass because the production on the second side of the album is very, very dry. I know the entire album is very dry, but this song especially is very dry. Not too crazy about. I like it, but it actually I wouldn't say it's an okay Metallica song. Versus Tattoo Dancer. Tattoo Dancer, I love this song. It's about strippers. At one point Ozzy says, "Dance for me, bitch." He goes, and I love the riff that. Of course, got the pinch harmonic squeals, but it actually adds to the song, and it's heavy, it's fast, it's catchy. I'm giving it to Ozzy. So Ozzy has 3 on the board now, and it's 4-3. Track 8, To Live Is To Die, versus the last track on here, Demon Alcohol. To Live Is To Die, the weakest Metallica instrumental of the 80s. Does not compare, it cannot compete with Orion at all. Orion's a masterpiece, and Call of Cthulhu, I'm not too big of a fan, but I take Call of Cthulhu over this. This is just repetitive, boring. The intro, like the first half is okay, like the first quarter of it is okay, but then when it starts repeating the same stuff over and over again, it just loses my interest. And you see what I mean, how the second side's more boring than the first side. So yeah, not too crazy on To Live Is To Die. And Demon Alcohol, another fun party song I hear, fast, driving, heavy. I like the way Ozzy sings the Demon Alcohol chorus. He's like, "I'm a demon alcohol, let's party." And I love the way he sings. I just love the way Ozzy sang on here. He went back to his whiny, eerie voice because that he did on Blizzard and Diary of a Madman. And he hadn't done that since then because Bark at the Moon and Ultimate Sin, he was doing more serious and more deeper vocals. Here he's back to the whiny, eerie vocals, which I love. And I also love his deep and serious vocals. I just love Ozzy's voice. And I'm giving it to Ozzy again because I love Demon Alcohol. So now it's a tie, 4-4. Last track will determine who will win. Last track we have Dire Thief, and even though the album's finished on here, there's actually a bonus track that all of you know if you have this album, original copy of it, Hero. It's a hidden track, but it's there, and I actually have it here on the cassette version. And Hero it's about Ozzy singing like singing about people who idolize him and look up to him as a hero and as an idol and stuff. And it's an okay song. It could have been. I can understand why it's a hidden track because it doesn't seem, I don't know, it's a good song, but it's not as good as the other stuff that made it onto the album. It's alright. Versus Dyer's Eve, one of the fastest Metallica songs of all time, and as we all know, Lars cheated on this song. He was trying to get a take of, he was trying for weeks on end, trying to get a good take of the double bass drum part or some part of the song, and when he finally got it, he just copied and pasted it. Oh, typical Lars. But this song's really fast and stuff. Jane's pissed off at his parents, like, "Dear mother, dear father, what is this hell you put me through?" and stuff. I have outgrown the fucking lullaby and stuff. Um, but it's fast and heavy and stuff. But now I like it. Stuff. It's an improvement over the last two tracks, but I don't think it's as good as anything on the first side or Harvester of Sorrow. Like the only good stuff on the second side of Injustice is basically Shortest Straw, Harvester of Sorrow, and this. But it's I like both of these songs equally. So we're gonna do my thing with the finger again. Here we go. I'm gonna close my eyes and count to 5 seconds. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ozzy wins it. So, anyways, guys, sorry, Metallica fans. Sorry, Injustice Injustice fans. Metallica lost 5-4. Very close battle. I love both of these albums equally as much. These albums are awesome. Type down your thoughts on these albums in the comments, or your opinion, your listings for this album if you did a track by track for it. And remember, guys, add the hidden track here, Hero, to make it 9 tracks. Okay, so anyways, guys, thank you for watching. I'll be making reaction videos soon, and a video will be up eventually where I ask you guys to type in your suggestions and I'll record videos for it. So without further ado, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you are new here. Thank you guys for 102 subs, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.